Microphone check 1 2 1 2. There you go. What's good, people? It's your boy Papa Doc back in the building. I did this intro already, but nobody heard it because my mic wasn't plugged in. So, you know what I mean? First of all, let me thank everybody that's been supporting Pavement Gaming, Papa Doc Gaming. I appreciate you, you know what I mean? We're one of the rising up-and-coming creators on Facebook Gaming now. Feels pretty good. Thank you for your support. Make sure you add me with some stars because we still got to eat around this joker. So, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, donate some stars. Every star you donate helps the cause, helps the stream, you know what I mean? And supports Papa Doc Gaming. So I appreciate that. Tonight I decided to do something different. We're having a relaxed Sunday evening. And I decided that this time I was, my daughter, a.k.a. my wing person, Noble Vic, a.k.a. Monet. We've been beating up Overwatch pretty hard. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to get back into Marvel's Midnight Suns. And so, if you remember, I played a little bit of Midnight Suns a few days ago. I did the tutorial first missions. And I thought it was pretty good, you know what I mean? And so I decided, I'm going to get back into it. And I got a chance to get back into it now. Here we go. So I'm actually going to load up that save from the last time I played. I've been playing since, but I want to keep the stream caught up. Like I said, if y'all haven't seen that, go back. It's on my page. And check out that stream. And like as always, support. Show us some love. You know how we do. Check out that stream. And like as always. And alright, I think it is this day one save right here. So here we go. I'm gonna chat a little bit, play a little bit, and we'll see what comes of this. I need to get a moderator here soon, y'all. I don't have a moderator for my Facebook page right now.
Talk to caretaker. I think she's already got plans for your first mission.
Okay, this is my first mission, so I did the tutorial. This is my character, the hunter.
Crazy day, huh?
Doesn't quite look like me, but
lots of new blood around here. Some seriously powerful head.
These are the Midnight Suns. That's Magic. That's Robbie Reyes, aka the Ghost Rider.
I think you mean big eagles.
It's interesting. I need to start getting back into it. I used to collect comics like religiously, like every week. Me and my wife, we'd go out and we would collect comics, and we, like all the time, every week. It's got to be a very expensive habit at one point. But we haven't collected in years. You know what I mean? I've got trunks and crates of old comics that are, some of them are 10, 20, a few are 30 years old. And I'm gonna run around the Abbey. I can't remember if I looked around the grounds here after I did that tutorial mission or not, so I'm gonna do that right now. Like I said, I don't remember if I checked every place over here, but I'm gonna look. Shit. But it's been a while since I've collected comics. I never really did collect Ghost Rider, but so, and there's been some changes, like Robbie Reyes is a Ghost Rider. I know who Robbie Reyes is, but at the same time, I don't know who Robbie Reyes is, so I might want to check some comics out. If you watched the previous stream, you know this is a tactics strategy game. This is not an action game along the lines of Marvel's Avengers, which I also like, but my biggest issue with Marvel's Avengers is that it is super repetitive. It's a really good game, but the action's on point. The graphics are beautiful, 60 frames per second, 4K. The combat's nice. I love playing as T'Challa. I love playing as Hulk. But man, you can only Jesus Christ. After a while, it gets tiresome. I mean, how many fucking robots can you kill? It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Okay, what is this? Okay. Can you start with this guy? This is a tarot card. So there are tarot cards laying around the Abbey. And I guess the goal is to find them all. I'm supposed to be doing my first mission now that I've done a tutorial mission, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look around these grounds first. As I said, my character is the Hunter. Oh, another tarot. What is this? Another tarot card. The Hunter. I guess that is about as generic as it gets. Where's your character? He's magic. What's his name? The Hunter. Like the, oh wait, what is this? Okay, a masterwork. It's a painting. Okay. I have no key. Can't open that chest. Like they could have gave me a first and last name. Like my mother's at least got a name. She's Lilith. Like I came out the womb. Like shoot, what are you gonna name him? The Hunter. Like what? All right, let's do this mission here. Blade and caretaker.
It's likely to get pretty hectic around here, kiddo. Just like the old days. Take some time to adjust while you can.
All right, let's get it.
Following the doc. Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the youngins. I'm sure.
Tony Stark has the cringiest dialogue. And I mean, you know what's funny? They can't ever get him in the game right because in Marvel's Avengers, he's the same way. It's like you look at the work that Robert Downey Jr. did in the Avengers movies. Tony Stark his dialogue is hilarious and it's snappy and what's his name? These games have him terrible. Marvel's Avengers got cringy dialogue. Midnight Suns, he got cringy dialogue. It's like, what in the world? Somebody call Robert Downey so he can get this damn Iron Man character right.
You two are going to be best friends before this thing's over.
All right, let's go.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older.
God, that was rude. You look great. You look old, bitch.
How long was I in that crypt, sir?
No more than a few centuries. You were missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of love,
Tony?
what? The kid's literally speaking of love. Tony, that's my name.
Tony. That's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was a voice. The rest is hazy.
A voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alonto. What kind of network you running there? The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror tape.
possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble. Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
Let's go, Dr. Spooky. Okay, Sanctum Symbiotum. Symbiotum?
1690s,
Okay, Symbiotum. Got a feeling who's going to show
With
up.
everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
Resemblance lingers when one is twisted by the force.
Who's Tom?
Khan, the Elder God.
Is it from the Elder God of Metal Bands?
No.
Relax, I'm just saying.
You think now is really the time for that? I nearly broke my hand up Nolan's face. She didn't even flinch.
More dangerous than falling somewhere like that.
No, you're not funny. Stop. Start. Give me a break. Okay. Oh, look at the swords here. Okay, here we go. The squad. Me, Doctor Strange, and Blade. Alright. Edit hero. I probably can't do anything like that yet because of the fact that this is literally my first mission. So, here we go. Let's get it. Speak to Dr. Spooky.
Given the fluctuation in the astral spectrum, I should be seeing something. Unless Bruce is right about gamma interference. If such a thing could even exist. Wards have been activated before, and I've never experienced such a reaction. Or perhaps I have simply erased that timeline so as not to affect my own destiny. I am quite efficient with my future and past selves in that regard.
Okay, bro.
Are you ready? The prophecy of the midnight sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the dark old. If she forced her way into my sanctum sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
No, yes. But since your mother breached the sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy.
You could have just said fuzzy, volutinous.
For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, it cannot tarry.
Branching dialogue. Can your apprentice withstand Lilith?
I understand the urgency. Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice. She is the Scarlet Witch, one of the strongest magical practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since... Never mind. One crisis at a time. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be reviewed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
Okay, approach the days.
About time.
Well,
It's
fool.
just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed, and while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is. Not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
Dark child magic.
Any more questions?
Lots, but I'll hold on to them.
Your first encounter exploits tiny softnesses, right?
I don't care what Shade says. The only one who think you want us back.
Tinge of Wanda can maintain the wars, I'm certain of that. But perhaps we should linger.
You're standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe?
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Mr. Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait till you see Manhattan.
From here, magic...
I've actually seen Manhattan, bro.
Anywhere on our planet and beyond. We don't want to risk...
It's Brooklyn and the Bronx that you need to be worried about, homie. Dude, you didn't just see me come through that portal. I come through a magic portal. And look at that building. Look, everybody's like, da 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 da.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection is still in place.
Yeah, and people are just walking like it ain't nothing.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
That's the shit that sends people scattering soldiers. Lock the magic building. Hydra officer, dedicated, not your average Hydra unit. But Hydra soldiers are the ones that send people running. Not the crazy magic shit. Alright, here we go. Defeat all enemies to complete the counter.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Oh, I don't have the
Looks to be a
what's the
scene,
name.
I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind disruption.
Oh, I have. Glad we're not back yet.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
Right, I know.
Maybe you think you have one.
He's still alive. Get out of here. nobody close enough. Alright, well, shit. Oh, boy. Ah, shit. Alright, enter.
I serve until the end. I'll hit. I'll do better than that. Support units on the move.
I actually really like this more than
in
SOCOM.
your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not.
And I like SOCOM a lot for that same thing. I can change this, right? Yep.
Playtime's over. That's not good.
That was really something.
I'm out of card plays already? Alright, well, fuck it.
You've made a grave mistake.
Hardly a scratch.
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle to concentrate. And I won't be doing that.
That's not who I should put that on.
You have earned this. That's one hell of a move. Get ready.
Impressive.
What's that here?
Follow
How you bloody that?
I usually prefer quiet entrance. You were too weak for the spikes.
That's right. I kicked your ass.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not relent.
You sure about that?
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the mother pumps through our veins. The mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Damn, yeah. Uh-oh, she's doing Scarlet Witch shit. of venom and you are lunch. No. Oh, it's good to see venom here. Very magic Lilith out venom. Fallen venom. Okay.
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself
We will feed your ugly tongue, spider lizard. Marinated in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
Yeah, alright, all that.
You're possibly back to your street.
Oh, ass will bleed on you, boy. Melee attacks against following him can trigger his Join Us passive and activate Symbiote Skin. When Symbiote Skin is active, Fallen Venom will bind the next hero that melee attacks him. Well, I'm out of card plays anyway, so...
Look how fragile you are.
Suddenly it smells like spoiled milk.
This house belongs to Mother, and you belong to us. We should start with your juicy entry, then slowly see your while the rest of you must show yourself, Daddy.
Thankfully, no. Heyo, back.
Thank you.
Come on.
Fuck out of here.
interesting tactic.
Welcome assistance.
Blade kicking his ass.
Vampires are not the only ones to fear.
Oh shit, he fucked Strange up. Damn. Oh my goodness.
Got one in trouble here.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
I ain't. Get out of here.
Surrender. Fill our belly
I'll fill your belly with my knife.
Here it comes.
Strange got KO'd. Get your ass up.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. Or did it come all the way here for a fight?
Fuck out of here, bro. Well, he don't like strange ass.
It seems I'm indisposed.
Eat shit is what you'll do. Enemy area attacks will go up in the turn. Use move or an ability to move any heroes to safety. Nah, I'm gonna kill this dude.
Lilith was a vegetarian.
No mercy for the service of Lord. You were never strong enough to face me.
Damn right. Yeah, you better run.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Spider-Man! Friendly and murderly and spiderly.
Being friendly.
Oh god. I was in the neighborhood being friendly. Come on with the cringy ass dialogue, man.
Eddie, what happened to you? That's part of a horrifyingly terrible new look. Something's gross enough, but someone is extra touchy today. Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of taking care.
Victory. I only got 1 star for that. Well, that's because Strange got KO'd. Got the Gamma Coil though, but I'm gonna have to do a little better in terms of my strategy. Strange took a KO. Yeah, -10. Heroes knocked out. Yep, there it is right there. Alright. Gotta do a little better than that.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged. The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst in the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course.
I see it now. The look!
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to hell. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
The Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
Hey, you flashing my eyes at me.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
All right, talk to Tony Stark. Oh God, do I have to?
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet.
Especially when I gotta go talk to Tony fucking Stark.
Fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding. The caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten the hunter.
While y'all watched?
Yes, one disaster averted. We still need to figure out how to get Wanda and the Santa back.
Okay, let's start.
Hunter, you look scathed. Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time. Even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
I think you could have done better.
It is doubtful you could have done better. If you could, you would not have raised me from the dead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't go all rabid zombie demon on me. It was just a little constructive criticism. You did a commendable job, considering you were, you know, reborn yesterday. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
You're just scared to go to your room by yourself.
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings. The early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter. There's another reason I asked to join you here. Other than the abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the jokes now.
I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply just... It is an ink derived from the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me walking to my room.
Okay, open Tony's present.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man.
Haha. Superlink is your connection to the rest of your team, a social network just for superheroes. Because, you know, we gotta have like Twitter for superheroes, right? Check Superlink frequently for updates from other heroes in the Abbey. So it's the Midnight Suns with Facebook. Lovely. A new post from Robbie Reyes was added. And a new post from Ileana. First post. Okay. First we make Mom leave, now we need to die some heroes. Okay. Robbie is saying hi, and Ileana is upset that we didn't save Wanda. Okay. What's in here?
There's never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Plus, mission, okay. Alright, I'm gonna go with that. There we go. Now I look less 16th century. Oh, I can upgrade my room. Okay. Okay, got some stuff here. What else can I do with this? Oh man, I can pay to change my sheets and all that good shit. And I can change alright. Okay. Inspect the painting.
We were all so happy there.
Okay, raised by stuffy white women. Okay, cool, cool.
My old journal. Maybe it's this time I start writing it again.
Go to sleep. All right, what we're going to do is we are going to save because I don't want to have to save scum here. All right, we're going to overwrite that one. There we go. All right, take a nap. And of course, I'm having nightmares of 16th century war. Lilith visiting me in my dreams. Okay, nasty, ugly dog.
Charlie. I know. I miss you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh,
It must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little cursed before.
300-year-old hell dog.
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. The grand hero of old. And we're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
Ma'am, I'm going to be a very badass pro-black hero.
When it was just you and I, beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Okay, go to the forge. A new post was added to Superman. Superman secondary. Astounding Spider-Man. That's not how that goes. And Daily Bugle. Wait a minute. If this is the social media for superheroes, why is the Daily Bugle posting on it? Like what? Stark said this was for superheroes, and there's a Daily Bugle post. Like, come on, man, bro, update your network, like your security. The Daily Bugle is bot posting on your shit. How can I pet the hell dog?
Girl, Charlie.
Why would he name that dog Charlie? Look at that thing. I mean, of all the things you could name that creature, Charlie. Like you walk this demonic creature out in front of somebody, they shit their pants. What's his name? Charlie. Charlie. Okay. All right.
Strange couldn't just magic his way in?
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
That explains.
They do a lot of chit chat with each other in here. I guess they wanted the Abbey to feel alive and whatever, but it's just interesting. NPCs are so active. What is this? This is gloss. I will take it. What is this? A faded journal page. I will take that too. What is this? This is attack essence. I don't know what attack essence is, but I'm going to pick it up.
Now, think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now
Y'all name demons weird shit. Babs for a demon. Charlie for a demon
I
dog.
found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessories.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom breach.
I noticed.
I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two are such skilled smithies.
Yep. I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
You superheroes do love your spandex, don't you? Oh, that's Common combat suit. Yes, I'll take it.
You got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
Oh, here we go. Now the game said I can gift them these things that I find throughout the Abbey to the heroes. Isn't that a little weird that they've been living here the whole time and I'm giving them gifts of shit that I found here? Like, here, take this gift. I found it on the floor. Oh, I got arcane knowledge from that. Wait a minute. Let me see if I get something from this too. I don't know how I got arcane knowledge expecting the Iron Man suit, but we're not going to complain. What is this? The Oil of Agamotto.
You know, great psychiatrist in the city. Maybe you should talk to him. Although, I think he's working for Hydra right now. I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge gets any harder after I got shame. Who would have thought a mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
Thanks, appreciate the effort.
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. It's this close to making it menthol flavor.
Ha ha.
Just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I do. Well, we'll start from the top and work our way down. What's so special about this new suit bar?
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey,
Okay, the Dr. Spooky joke is overdone.
without sending a raven.
I don't know what half those words are, but I think there's an insult buried in there.
I may be a few hundred years behind, but I know that tone.
Oh, you are a sharp one. But now I'm insulting the situation.
You don't seem to like magic much.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
Might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than I have nuked bat wings and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
But you and the doctor seem to work well together.
Well, no need to put a label on things. The guy's good at making sense of his madness every now and then. He's not talking to his cape.
Seen anything strange around here?
Other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look baggage. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
The great Iron Man is not scared, is he?
Let's just say I'll be more comfortable once I've studied the problem. I feel like I'm living on one of those paranormal investigation reality shows.
What sort of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
I am impressed with your resourcefulness.
From where you're standing, I can see that. Still, I doubt I'll be branding one of these with Stark Industries logo anytime soon.
So what's your story start?
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex, long, famous socialite. Tragedy struck my lost in the middle of a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from the rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. It was all set to follow my dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a super suit and started fighting crime.
A bit full of yourself, aren't you?
You sound pretty pleased with yourself.
Now you're starting to sound a little like Pepper. And Jennifer. Of course, they both think I'm full of something else.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Oh, he promises. Alright, let's analyze the gamma core.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at EO demon hunting school, so I'm just going to give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky...
Please don't call him that again.
...oven over here, I think two can play this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it.
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? So, how's the whole saving the world thing going?
Okay, let's analyze the core.
You're welcome, Hunter.
Select one ability.
Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
Alright, we're on.
You have a minute? Come meet me in the yard.
You have gained a copy of a currently equipped ability. If taken to the yard, duplicate abilities can be combined into new, more powerful versions. Oh, cool. So I can be the damage dealer that I actually want to be.
Ominous present. Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's sorcerer supreme,
Okay, come on, bro.
I'm also a doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? So tell me. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and after a violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Feelings are relevant. I have a job to
Do
do.
not awaken me to discuss feelings, Doctor. I'm ready to do what I must.
Ah, yes, you mean complete your prophesied destiny and bring about the destruction of your mother? I know some psychiatry professors at my alma mater that would love to talk with you. How you feel is just as important to me as your mission, Hunter. The two are innately interconnected, more than you know. I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. Sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
No, you let your guard down. Well, don't blame yourself.
Lilith's power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow you.
It's a lot of dialogue in this game.
Become shrouded as well. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost.
Like a lot.
My protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
A creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as a neko. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
My mother has a gift for bringing out the worst in people.
Yes, and in this case, I happen to be the direct victim of her ambition. I fear the Sanctum may never be the same.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
And no one has ever broken the spell? Ever?
There's always a first for everything, but I had honestly never imagined a scenario in which the walls could be broken. Perhaps it was arrogance on my part.
Perhaps.
A little more cunning than we've ever faced.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
I feel like everyone is avoiding mention of Agatha.
I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm afraid it's really not my place. You should speak to Sarah about her when you're ready.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Okay, now I gotta go talk to Blade. More talking! Where you at, bruh?
Welcome to the yard.
What up, brother?
At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're
I'll bet that's Michael Jai White. He sounds just like Michael Jai White to me.
I did, but they were about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
I learn faster if I understand the person who trains me.
I can respect that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't want to be joking with him.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yep.
Yes.
I said that early.
Really? Your mom, before she became the mother of divas, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the
I said that earlier.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
Man, at least the game is self-aware.
Is your name really Blade?
Because I said that earlier. Who the fuck names their child the Hunter?
Private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter. But I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
Well, I know that your name is Brooks because old boy called you Brooks earlier, so they slipped up there.
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct, but I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey, something I never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work.
What work?
If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break it.
Why y'all be a dick, bruh?
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Neko.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Who else?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get me wrong.
Dopey Ghost Rider. Not feeling that.
Like friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Who else?
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to himself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anyone else?
Caretaker.
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
You do?
Anyone else?
No, that's it, bro.
Nobody else.
Sure.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting days?
We are doing this, Blade. Yes, good lord, man.
I'm ready to train.
think Dr. Strange knows Merlin? I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword. Time's wasting, Hunter.
Okay, yeah, I got that slash ability that I can upgrade, right? So yeah, let's do it. Upgrade. There we go.
Later.
Okay, so that's my training. That's how training works. Okay.
Peace. What's up?
I should go.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Talk to Captain Marvel.
Hey there.
You know, that's another thing that's always weird. I hope that those dumbbells have like meteoric properties where they're like superhumanly heavy. Because if not, what is she accomplishing there? This, I almost said the B word. This woman can lift like tanks and fly into space. And she got two, what is that? 50-pound dumbbells there, maybe? Of course, I gotta look and see. Can I see? Because I know this here says, yes, Doc, you're crazy. This says 76 pounds. That says 100 pounds. I mean, she can literally lift tanks and fly into space. And why, stop it, y'all.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon
Come.
to resurrect. I'm Carol.
Hey, Dad.
What's up, babe?
You can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but they've got bigger fish.
Thanks, Mama.
Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. My time as a pilot taught me one thing. It's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. Then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Exactly how persuasive?
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Poof. Okay. You got this snazzy suit. Oh, look. Common masterwork. Is there such a thing? If they're masterworks, would they be common? I think too much. Okay, I'm going to look around again. Although I did just kind of do this. I don't imagine they'll add new stuff every single day. Or maybe they will. That wasn't there, and I ran over here before. That oyster reagent. So yeah, let me do my, yeah, these weren't here. Let me do my rounds around the grounds again and see what I can find. Oh, I can put the photos that the pictures that I found there. Okay, there's another tarot card. Fire rod. Yeah, I'm gonna need to, wait, can I put shit there? No. Yeah, I'm gonna need to run around here. I wonder what the oyster reagent does. Suppose I'll find out soon enough. There's some more of that shit. Oyster mushrooms. They probably do some sort of magic-y kind of shit. Chicken mushroom. Sounds gross. Witch hazel. I'm gonna grab all these reagents. Don't know what they're for, but it's likely I'm going to need them for something, or they wouldn't be out here. Give me that. Can't go that way yet. Wait, what is this? Give me that. What's this? Okay, that's M for mystery. Very certain I'll be able to go there at some point. Okay, this leads absolutely nowhere. Oh wait, there's a little secret area here. Oh, okay, I can't go in here yet. Alright. Gotta remember this. Okay. Alright, let's get this next mission going. I've been back here before. That looks like Ghost Rider's whip right there. Alright, next mission. I'm kind of tired of running heavy now. Oh wait, let me get some more of this shit. Glowy joints. I see them, gotta grab them.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signatures.
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say gamma?
Yes.
The gamma signature is completely invalid. exploded. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working on a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait, you're being serious?
He said gremlins. Try sunlight and avoid water. Ha ha.
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I could do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chunk.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Setting coordinates now. Looking for reference. Gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, the problem.
Big old green.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk.
Hey, come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work.
Ha ha.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the back of that market town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology. Mission Kingston.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
I can't set my decks up yet because I'm on cars. All right, so let's go. Oh shit! Walking up like we the baddest.
Bosses at night, looting personality. Somebody told me that midnight warehouse raid. This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late night snack.
Oh.
The falafel place down the road. Stays open till 11.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say less vampire. Monsters from hell.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes are really in my wheelhouse. So we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from the Ventress Tower once you reach the other side.
Scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? It's so weird down there.
You okay?
Larry was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Dr. Faustus, smartest fanatic in the room. It's a small room.
I just resident mad scientist.
Not just hide.
It's so weird how DC and Marvel. I wonder who's ripping off who. Felix Faust, DC, Dr. Faustus, Marvel. This is so
How about
weird.
gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's a pretty evil-looking hydrotech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I'm gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach the situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not stroke.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Look, you know, really?
Kill them.
Why even ask him what to do if he was just gonna do that shit? We need your brain, Bruce. We need to be stealthy. Nah, fuck that.
I've always considered Faust a bit of a crackpot, but its fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Some for the rest of us. It's on. No mercy for the servants of the Lord. Hail that! You have heard this. Weak, even for Hydra.
Not a problem. No change in plans?
This is pretty good.
Try harder next time.
Looks like they call for help.
They always do. Toxic modes, artificial internal field. What's the name? Okay.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire. Alien hybrid. And a demon hunter, right?
It's all coming back to me.
You're lucky to still be breathing.
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Lloyd.
You kissed a mother with that mouth?
Well, that's funny. Haha.
Now! Quickly! Go, go, go!
See, they're getting away with shit.
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Lord have mercy, heroes, bruh. Break the Hydra shield guard's protection to access the truck.
For the record, Chris, I did not smack that.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy.
Any object is protected cannot be completed.
And the mysterious cargo they were attempting to escape with?
I'll put this
Let's get him bleeding.
Let's do it. It sounds to me like they dismissed your mom.
No, let's not do that. No. Alright, I gotta get rid of these turrets here. I only have one card player here. God damn. I only got one more fucking.
Their persistence is irritating.
You're starting to piss me off.
And reinforcements coming in. Oh shit, we got a lot of motherfuckers in here now. A hero is
Preliminary
dazed.
analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There's dark magic at work here. Let's not let Hydra escape this. Oh, the light here! The power of the light.
Fuck out of here.
That's one hell of a move.
Captain Marvel can now go binary. Thank you, Captain Marvel cards draw binary and binary state deals more damage. Choose their once and all her blockers are removed. She seems to be binary right now. Why not?
Stephanie Tree.
Oh, great.
Damn if I don't hate fanatics.
I really want to get on my bad side.
experiment or track potential future various damage signatures on a baseline resonance sample from his initial evolved cattle.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Do I have any quick ones?
Yep, that'll make him hate you.
Don't blink. Getting better every day. They're mine.
Okay, another place. Ouch. Ouch. I didn't pay attention to who that puppy attacking. Ouch. And ouch. Holly will scratch hell. And more reinforcement. Yeah, you did.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
That damn Blade is a bad boy.
Time's up for these chumps.
Wait, no, hold on. Kamehameha!
Hyder doesn't know when to quit.
They really don't.
So much.
Can I get a heal here? No. Nope.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hyder forces in your vicinity.
Is that truly your best?
We've done it!
There we go.
What is this thing?
Bad guy.
It's a thing.
Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That cliff means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So it's spooky back at Crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Okay, 2 stars in time.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament, 10 nights.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The Eternal Spirits of Vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night. It is always movie night. Exactly.
Out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say. All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
So when we're not saving the world, we're like playing Monopoly and shit. Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
Let me see. How did this work again?
Neko has sent you a message on Superlink. She's wanting me to come hang out. No, get on my door. Oh, what you want? Stop banging on my door.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to stay open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff wants to be high element. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask Liquid Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapon stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're in Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I can use the rest.
You and me both. And bad dreams are met me lately. I keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go get some popcorn and you get out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The other's one side. You need to cool off. Really need to make a plan over that forge. Or maybe circle to get out of each other.
Alright. This looks like a good stopping point. Let's save this up here. We're going to put that at day 2. Mirror table sleep. Oh no, we'll put this here. We'll put it over day 1. Yeah, we'll put it over this one. Alright, y'all. We're going to go ahead and wrap that up. We're going to continue this Midnight Sun series at a later date. Felt good to get something else in, a little bit more relaxing, a little bit more strategic. And run around shooting cartoon characters all the time. As always, it's your boy, your brother, sisters, brothers, kinfolk. It is I, the Black Scorpion, Concrete Lion, Papa Doc Sin. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all hit me up with some stars. And make sure you follow. Tell all your friends to follow. The more you support the page, the more you support the stream, the more things we can make happen. Very much appreciated. We're humbled. I hope you're having a good holiday season. My holiday season is getting pretty good. You know what I mean? Like I've told y'all about, you heard me say about a million times. You probably try to hear me saying it. But, you know, I have a tough time during the holidays. And streaming, as my daughter has stated, has been very therapeutic for me. And that's in a good way. So continue to watch, continue to support, continue to share, continue to shoot the stars. Much love, much respect. I will catch y'all in the very next stream. Appreciate it. Let me slide on out of here. And as I said, I will catch y'all in the next stream. Be good to yourselves, kinfolk.